Hello guys, today I'm here to help you to understand the chapter power sharing. So let's get started. Power sharing. In a democracy, any one organ of government do not own all power. Power is shared among legislature, executive and judiciary in a democratic country. Let's start with the two countries of from Belgium and Sri Lanka. Belgium. Let's see about the situations and the conditions of the Belgium. Belgium was a small country in Europe with 1 crore population. Belgium has complex racial composition out of total population. 59% Flemish people speaks Dutch, 40% Wallonia people speaks French, and 1% Belgian people speaks German. In capital city Brussels of Belgium, 80% speaks French while 20% speaks Dutch. Minor and the rich French-speaking peoples were hated by the Dutch-speaking peoples. This hatred led to the clashes between Dutch-speaking and the French-speaking in 1950 and 1960. Dutch-speaking were majority in the country but minority in the Brussels. Accommodation in the Belgium. Belgium leaders recognized diversity in the country. Between 1970 and 1993, they made many changes in the constitution to ensure unity of the country. They framed out a Belgium model in innovative ways. Following are elements of the Belgium model: equal number of Dutch and French-speaking ministers in the central government. No single community can make the decisions itself. Transfer of power from central government to the state government. Brussels government have equal representation for both communities. Community government, people belonging to one language has power of cultural, education and language related issues. Belgium model helped to avoid conflicts between communities. When European countries formed European Union, Brussels was chosen as its headquarters. Now let's study about the case study of the Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is an island nation in South Asia with a 2 crore population. Sri Lanka has diverse population in which 74% are Sinhala speakers, 18% are Tamil speakers, out of which 13% are Sri Lankan Tamils and 5% are Indian Tamils. Sri Lankan Tamils are more in north and east of country. Most Sinhalas and Buddhists were Tamils and Hindus or Muslims. About 7% Christians are both Tamils and the Sinhalas. Majoritarianism in the Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka got independence in 1948. Sinhala community was in majority, so government adopted methods to establish Sinhala power in Sri Lanka. In 1956, an act declared Sinhala as official university and the governmental language. Constitution demanded protection and encouragement of the Buddhism. All these government methods made Sri Lankan Tamils feel alone. They felt their language and culture in the danger of loss. They felt government refused their political rights and discriminated in the getting jobs. As a result, clashes exist between Sinhalas and Tamils. Sri Lankan Tamils demanded for Tamil as an official language, self-rule in their regions, equal opportunities in jobs and education, independent Tamil EELAM in northern and eastern parts of the Sri Lanka, but their demands were denied by the government. As a result, civil war was occurred between Sri Lankan Tamils and Sinhala. War killed the thousands of people in the communities. War destroyed social, cultural and economic life of the country. Learning from these stories of Belgium and the Sri Lanka, we come to know that Belgium shows that unity can be achieved by respecting feelings of different communities and regions, and Sri Lanka shows if majority wants to dominate over others, it can destroy unity of the country. Now, what does power sharing say? Power is shared among legislature, which are lawmakers, executive, which are decision makers, and judiciary, that is court system in the democratic country. Following two reasons favor power sharing. Prudential reasons says that power sharing helps to avoid conflicts between social groups. It ensures political stability. It focuses that power sharing brings better results. The moral reason says that power sharing is spirit of democracy. Democratic rule involves power sharing among peoples and it focuses on power sharing is as a valuable. Power sharing ways. Power is shared among different organs of government such that legislature, executive, judiciary. This is horizontal distribution of power sharing. No organs can use ultimate power. This form ensures balance of power sharing among various institutions. Power can be shared among governments at different levels. These levels are central government, state government or the regional government, municipal parties and the panchayat. This is vertical distribution of power division involves higher and the lower levels of the government. Constitution set the power of different levels of the government. Power may also be shared among different social groups. There are different religious and linguistic groups in the country. This type of power sharing gives valuable to social groups in the government and the administration. Minor communities shares a power by this form. Power sharing among various political party, pressure groups and movements. Power is shared among different political parties representing different ideologies and social groups. Groups of traders, businessmen, industrialists, farmers, workers also share governmental power. Thank you. Thank you.